Holyoke? I'm not gonna go over there, man. I'm gonna get shot.
What?
They promote the bad. They don't promote the good of Holyoke. Trouble because too many people come. How nice it is, community coming together. So that's how we got here. And then show you, this is the cannabis industry came out. The mayor that was here after, he said they were gonna change the name from the Paper City to the Rolling Paper City. And ahí te ayuda. It was a join a gang or join the boys club. But if you choose sell drugs, you're gonna learn the system. That's when I really changed my life.
麻省的 Holyoke 也被誉为纸城，但随着制造业的外迁和经济衰退，毒品和枪支暴力成为了 Holyoke 最为人知的标签。它的犯罪率常年位于麻省前3名，在一次警察的行动中，更是逮捕了400名毒贩。如今，波多黎各裔社区已经成为这里另外的一个标志。这次我将与当地 Fista 咖啡的老板欢一起走上街头，看一看 Holyoke 真实的样子。
Today we got Juan, and he's like a local from Puerto Rican community.
Yes, from Holyoke. We call it Holyoke Rican.
Oh, Holyoke Rican?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's Holyokers. We Holyoke. Everybody's from Holyoke. No matter what race you are, you're a Holyoker. This is our beautiful city of Holyoke.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you some things that we got around. So that's Fiesta Cafe. Supposed to have the flag down, but the flag, you see that flag over there? But that's the first Puerto Rican flag. The Puerto Rican population is the most in the country by capital. So we're like 50-something%. I don't know exactly how much we are right now. But we're the majority in Holyoke. And I think that's in the whole United States, if I'm not incorrect.
I see.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
But if you see the city, man, you see all those, like, there's like a flag and a person next to it.
Yeah.
So this is supposed to be the district, the Puerto Rican district, all this down here. And then, like, that's Betty from Enlace, and that's the Puerto Rican. So a perfect example, you see this truck? Puerto Rican. You see the culture? Parque La Bomba, that's from Ponce, Puerto Rican food. Even that sign right there, that's a Puerto Rican pouches, gasolina. And they sell a lot here, the sangria and everything. But I think a lot of, that's how we support the Puerto Rico economy. Like people like us, I buy product from Puerto Rico. I buy rice that is from Puerto Rico. I buy, like gasolina that's from Puerto Rico. I try to buy as many products that is produced in my country, you know what I mean? In my island, so we could support out here, you know what I mean, that community.
Wait, Puerto Rico is part of U.S.
It is. It's like a commonwealth. It's like, but we have our own flag, we have our own culture, so we try to keep that, you know what I mean? That's the fight that they have in the island. Because they want to make it a state. Puerto Rico is not a state.
It's not state?
No, it's not a state.
Well,
Puerto Rico, they want to make it a state. But Puerto Rico is Estado Libre Asociado. Like we're a free state and we like associate with the United States. A lot of people try to label the city. When I first opened my business, I try to tell people, hey, come down to Holyoke, man. I gotta open up Holyoke. I'm not gonna go over there, man. I'm gonna get shot. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah, because people got the media promote what they want to promote, you know what I mean? They promote the bad, they don't promote the good of Holyoke, you know what I mean?
But I realize that because that's like a news. They have to report something like
violence or something that they sells, you know what I mean? They want to say, yeah, but they promote the wrong thing. There's a lot of good stuff that happen on Holyoke they don't promote, you know what I mean? Like this stuff, look at that. That's a beautiful art. Once you start closing up, you see that it's not really a painting, it's more like they pick up all the stuff from Holyoke, like trash, different stuff, and they made it into an art. There's a lot of beautiful art. There's a lot of art. There's one in, probably gotta get in the car, but there's one on High Street.
High Street.
Yeah, and it's from the Irish and the Puerto Rican because we have history. The Puerto Rican and the Irish, and this is the majority in Holyoke, is Puerto Rican and Irish. So the Puerto Rican helped write the independence for the Irish. There was a guy, Pedros Albizu Ocampo. He was a rebellion for Puerto Rico, and he studied in Harvard. And they helped to write the independence of Irish. So you know what I mean? So for me, community is more everybody. We all human. Doesn't matter, you know what I mean? I love Chinese food. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We eat pizza, you know what I mean? So different culture is different things, you know what I mean? From different people, you know what I mean? But it's dope. I like my culture, but I like other people. I like Mexican food. I like tacos, you know what I mean? I like modelos, you know what I mean? That doesn't make me Mexican. You know what I mean? It's just we all human. We got different flavor, you know?
Yeah.
That's dope, right? That's art right there. We're like a transformer.
Is that metal piece?
Yeah, so.
Oh, it's like a plastic and everything stick together.
All the trash. I used to be all trash, all recycled stuff.
Oh, they use it to recycle.
Yeah, recycle. They made it into
Watch out.
art. Holyoke's moving for the better, man. When I first came to Holyoke, like in the 90s, there used to be a lot of gangs. And that's why I'm telling you that we still have that stigma from back in the days, you know what I mean? Because there used to be a lot of gangs. And we so small town, so many gangs, it used to be crazy, you know what I mean? Now it's like paradise. Now we could walk through the street like nothing without people like, hey, yo, what you represent? You know what I mean? Now it's, you know, we just growing up, you know what I mean? So what happened, Holyoke used to be a very rich city. We invented volleyball, right? And we also, all the paperwork that went to the whole world was to make here. We used to call it a paper city. That's why Holyoke used to be very, then when all those taxes came in, a lot of Holyoke went bankrupt. I mean, and how they got the economic, there are a lot of federal government started building a lot of housing projects everywhere, you know what I mean? So when we came down here, careful there, when we came down here, it was because we came from Puerto Rico. We were looking for, you know, like a better future, you know, better education, my parents. So when we came down here, they used to give a lot of, the government used to help a lot, you know what I mean? It used to give money for buy clothing school, used to give them money for code, the welfare system. There was a lot of, a lot of Puerto Rico came here looking for help, I mean, to move on, you know what I mean? So for me, the system worked if you move on, you know what I mean? A lot of people get stuck in the system, and that's just people being lazy. But the welfare system and all this help really works, you know, like housing and helping people to move on, you know what I mean? It really works if you use it for that, to move on, you know what I mean? So that's how we got here. You know, when we got here, I remember we used to go to Highlands and look out for trash, people that throw away, you know, like good, you know, so we could have a broken TV. My father tried to fix it, you know what I mean? And we came down here and we evolved, you know?
I see.
And now we're still here in Holyoke, you know what I mean? Now we got a Puerto Rican mayor. We're about to have a Puerto Rican chief of police. Oh yeah. So you know what I mean? Holyoke is a lot of Spanish people are stepping up to leadership. You know what I mean? Like city council. So it's you know, it's changing for the better, bro. But you see, you haven't got shot yet. Nobody bothered you yet, right? The cannabis industry came out. The mayor that was here after, he said they were going to change the name from the Paper City to the Rolling Paper City.
Rolling Paper City.
Yeah, because there's a lot of these factories, they are now doing cannabis. So a lot of cannabis coming over here, and they growing cannabis, you know, have a couple dispensaries, there's dispensaries around here. So we could actually walk into a dispensary, buy some weed and smoke it like nothing. Cool, right?
Yep.
Remember they used to lock us up for that.
Wait, so the weed is legal here in Massachusetts?
Yeah, for recreation.
Recreation.
So we could go smoke around.
I see.
And do everything. It's Who's Neck, another Puerto Rican barber shop. How you doing? Melo. What's up, bro? We're doing our report in our community.
Yeah, you already know.
This one, another restaurant here. It's all Puerto Rican, but that's De Todo Un Poco. Another good restaurant they got here. So I'm a member of I do two community working. So I'm a member of Nueva Esperanza. I'm a board. That it was the first Latino nonprofit in Holyoke. And then I'm in the Fiesta Patronales board. This is our third year that we do a big festival. We get over 30,000 people in Holyoke. That's next month. If you're around, man, it's gonna be nice. But I'm that's summer too. That's why I could dedicate my time to the community. I give back. I just board member of those good nonprofit. Okay, that's another art for the city.
That's more like, is that Native American or?
Yeah, right? I think so. More like Indian, Native.
Like right now in Holyoke, what's right now the main, how say the economy, the industry here? Like how?
Well, we got a big mall. We got one of the biggest big malls. I know that's a good income to the city. A lot of dispensaries moving in. Like a lot of businesses are opening up. Like I have a restaurant. Since I opened my restaurant, like 4 or 5 more restaurants are open. Coffee shop, yeah. So Holyoke, people are investing. You know, before it used to be like a ghost town. Like I said, when I was trying to get people to get here, when I opened in 2015, it was like, wow, no, I'm not gonna go Holyoke, man, I'm gonna get shot, you crazy. But now they don't want to come out of Holyoke. You know what I mean? Now I get in trouble because too many people come. It gets crazy. There's another Puerto Rican restaurant here, look at. This is the first, I could say. This one's the first that opened here, Puerto Rican. Here in Fernández. ¿Cómo está? Hace un documental ahí de Holyoke. ¿Cómo está? This is Nueva Esperanza. This is another non-profit. Hi, Nueva. So see, this is the two non-profit I belong to. This is Nueva Esperanza, and this is the Fiesta Patronal de Holyoke. For some reason, you know what I mean? I belong to both of them. That's the volleyball from the Fiesta Patronale, 150 years of Holyoke. So Holyoke was a city that was created industrial. All those canals and everything. It was one of the first industrial cities.
Yep.
Hey, Nueva, I'll be back. Nothing happens, bro. That's to show you that Holyoke's safe, bro. Holyoke's a safe community. Look at that's another Puerto Rican art. That's nice. That's like a Puerto Rican icy. ¿Cómo está? Todo bien, tranquilo. Tranquilo, dando la vuelta ahí, dando un reportaje de Holyoke.
¿No? ¿Y tu papá?
Está por ahí, tranquilo, trabajando.
Is that Spanish?
Yeah, Puerto Rican, yeah, Spanish, yeah.
It's like there's no, how to say, you guys have like any dialects or slang in your own language?
Yeah, we got a lot of slang, Puerto Rican, like,
a little bit different.
it's just like Spanish, but we got like a lot of slang. We inherited a lot of stuff from the Indian.
Oh.
Remember, Puerto Rico is like a mix. Puerto Rico, where they were Indian, then the Spain came with the slave, and before we were named Puerto Rican, we would call Criollo. Criollo is like a mix. Like a mix. So before we would call Puerto Rican or Boricua, we would call Criollos. You know what I mean? Because we were a mix of Spain people with black slaves, black people, and then the Indian. And then they all started, mixing up, and they became Puerto Rican.
Oh, I see.
Us. So we got a mix of everything. So you see that right there? That's Fiesta Cafe. That's my restaurant.
Oh, right.
It's in the middle. Yeah,
right there.
In the middle. And then you got that one we just passed by, La Pescaderia. I've been there for a year. Man, for me, I feel like Holyoke is gonna be now it's already nicknamed Little Puerto Rico. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So that's like a nickname in the street, Little Puerto Rico, because like I said, that's what most Puerto Rican are by capita in the whole city. But I feel like the combination of the Irish and the Puerto Rican and all these community coming together, like if you see the event Fiesta Patronale, we got like 30,000 people there, bro. No fight, no, you know what I mean? Not everybody else having fun. I wish you were still around so you could see how nice it is, community coming together. And I feel the more events we do like that, the more community comes together, you know what I mean? When I go to Fiesta Patronale, like I told you yesterday, I see people that I haven't seen since high school. I'm like, yo, what's up, man? How you doing? How you been? And it's nice, because, you know what I mean? You haven't seen these people. You're all in your world working. You see people from, they be like, oh, damn, how you been? You know what I mean? So it brings community together, you know?
What do you see, I mean, the change, like, from you say you raised here, and then just through the years, what's some, like, major change of the city you noticed, the biggest one?
I think one of the biggest ones is adapting to our community. You know what I mean?
Adapt to your...
Adapting to this Puerto Rican community growing up, you know, because like I say, on Main Street, sometime on Sundays, Main Street gets flooded of people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just people that want to sit down, listen to some music in their car,
some
you know, maybe have a couple beers, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody's getting hurt, you know what I mean? It's just people having a good time, you know what I mean? And then when they see a lot of us like that, I feel like they get uncomfortable. Oh, what's going on? Like, nothing's going on. It's just people relaxing, having a good time. You know what I mean?
You mean like the people, they don't understand you guys, they will get like a...
And not the people, but not everybody. You know what I mean? Because there's some people that, like I said, I believe in human race.
Yeah.
There's white people that are like just like us. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They're cool people. I mean,
Yeah.
But then you got those people that bothers them. You know what I mean? Bothers them having a lot of our people together out there, you know, oh, what's going on? Oh, you can't do this. And you know what I mean? They start harassing us. And I mean, like they come and they give me tickets for
They
gave me tickets for having music loud in my establishment. But then outside, people could have music and do everything. I mean, it's like but that's not everybody. It's just a group of people.
I know,
You know what I mean? It's
know.
not.
I know this,
Because I said there's good cop, there's bad cop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's trash cop, there's good cop. There's good city employee, there's bad city employee. You know what I mean? It's a changing thing, you know what I mean? But I feel like that's everywhere. I mean, that's not just in Holyoke, you know?
Well, the police...
Oh, yeah. Probably a good one, you know what I mean? Like, for real, the police in Holyoke don't harass. I mean, if you really get stopped in Holyoke or something, you're doing something, you know what I mean? They're not stupid, you know what I mean? But if you normally drive, you know, Puerto Rico, a lot of these cops are cool, you know what I mean? Down to earth, they don't They don't harass. I feel like I could drive. I never get stopped. You know what I mean? Dímelo. ¿Quién qué? Sí. Ahí está. Mala mía, está haciendo reportaje de Julio. This is the owner of Calle. ¿Puedes alumbrar ya en tu momento? Vente, show you. This is a little. This is, but you tell you what we do. This is what we do. We go from bar to bar. They got a little billiard, and you see the culture everywhere. Calle. So he's from Calle. That's Ponce. Those are different city.
Oh, Calle is the city's name?
Yeah, la Calle is in Puerto Rico. It's like a city in Puerto Rico. Yeah. So this is a domino club. Yeah, they got a domino club. ¿Cuántos años tú llevas aquí ya? 19 years here. 19 years. In this community, yeah.
In Puerto Rico, the weather is really hot through the year, right? It's not.
Yes.
But here, there's snow.
Yes.
But how do you guys get used?
I don't like it, man. I don't like it, man. I don't like, how you say it, when you get out, you gotta clean your car, you gotta plow. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Every time winter come, like, I wanna go back to Puerto Rico. But then, you know, I gotta adapt to it. Back in the days, when I used to be a kid, man, I remember I used to grab when it would be like a lot of snow, we used to go, bumper ride.
Bumper ride?
So we used to grab like a bumper of the car and be sliding all over. That used to be fun.
Oh, this.
So that's the police station over there. The city hall, that big, tall.
Yeah, actually,
Clock over
I
there.
went to the city hall the other day.
You talked to the mayor?
Mayor, no, he's on the first. Is he or she? She's on the first floor.
First floor. We
right?
could pull up to his office. He got an open door policy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if you want to talk to the mayor, be like, yo, where the mayor at? Tell him I want to talk to him.
All right, I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, you got to pull up. Yeah, they call him el alcalde del pueblo. He's the mayor of the city, like for the people, you know what I mean?
Oh.
They looked at him, he's a fair guy, man. He's just, not because he's Puerto Rican, don't think he's going to be like, oh, you're Puerto Rican, you're my people. No. He's a fair guy, you know what I mean? He don't care what race you are, you know what I mean? If it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong.
Tomorrow I will check the.
Yeah, but he's a cool
the
guy,
city,
man.
City hall.
I think that's the best thing that happened to Holyoke, bro. Like I said, if you go nighttime, bro, we go bar hopping, bro, you can feel the culture there, bro.
But why you guys do the bar hopping? Why you guys check out each?
Yeah, I go to a bar, have 1 or 2 drinks, and then I go to the other bar, have 2 drinks, and you see all different people from the city. You know, some people
that's
hang
how you
there,
wanna.
some people hang there. So, and then it's
Right.
walk distance. You know what I mean? I go to Mambo's, and I go to Calle, you know, Deja Vu and Boogaloo and Jibarito. They're all walking distance.
Oh, that's cool.
So this is Fame.
Oh,
Yeah, got a nice little patio here too.
oh, that's nice.
在酒吧里，没想到这里的人都是那么的热情，感觉整个社区都非常的融洽。
How you doing? We're doing a report in Holyoke. How are you? How are you? Juan. Yeah. This guy is Holyoke right there. History right there. He could tell you more about Holyoke than me.
I'm Mike Moriarty.
Mike Moriarty, yeah.
Chill. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Joe.
How you doing, Coco?
How are you?
He's the bartender here. He asked me, we're doing a documentary in Holyoke, and he asked me what's the best drink in Holyoke, so I had to bring him here.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
She got him. That Israel, that's another city council. To do a documentary. Yeah, we got Mike. We're doing a documentary in Holyoke, doing a blog. And he told me, what's the best drink in Holyoke? I said, I gotta bring you to Fame. How you doing? Open, like all, do you see those people with the bar?
Yeah.
They're all city council. Like they have the president of Tesla. She's the president of city council. Coco's a city council. EC's a large city council. He's Puerto Rican. So it's cool, like you said. You ask this to them, you talk to them, you tell them your concern. Hey, what's up with the city? When they're gonna fix the road? It's crazy. Hey, necesita ayuda? Need help? You good?
Se me salió el laro, mi hermano.
Wow.
Se me salió el laro.
Oh no, he's doing the documentary. He's my man right here. Good boxer, Peter Pistola.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This is very cool.
Estamos haciendo un documental en Holyoke. But Holyoke had a lot of good boxing. Tyson came here and boxed in the boys club.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah.
It was,
I used to box. All my brothers used to box. Actually, the Boys Club kept it out of the street. You know what I mean? It was a join a gang or join the Boys Club. So we joined the Boys Club. And we never joined a gang. Well, I never did. Our culture is very happy. You know, we're very happy.
Yeah.
We're very. If you see us, man, I did time one time. Remember? And I did like 3 years upstate.
3 years ago.
Yeah, and when I was in prison, I used to be like, singing and blah, blah, blah. And the cop like, yo, why you singing? You're in jail, bro. I mean, I'm happy. That's how I am, bro. I can't say, you know what I mean?
But you just start like dancing, singing.
Yeah, I start singing and fucking around, be happy. And they be like, yo, nigga, why you happy? You in jail. Like, man, I'm living, bro. I can't complain, man. It is what it is. So we happy. We happy people, you know? We like music. We like loud shit. Bike, all that shit is, I don't know.
Oh,
The
okay.
adrenaline. But nothing bad right there.
Wait, you went to jail here? Or back to?
Upstate. I went to Ludlow County Jail, and then I went upstate.
I see. But wait, what did you do? Like something?
I got caught with a gun, but I used to
Oh.
sell drugs back in the day. I did a lot of bad decisions when I was young, you know what I mean?
But you mean like around here? Holyoke?
Yeah, in Holyoke, yeah. When I was young, I caught up a case, they raided my house, they found a gun, they found drugs.
Oh, I see.
And to be honest, that's when I really changed my life.
Yeah.
I never read a book in my life. And when I went to jail, I read books like 48 Laws of Power, The Law of Attraction. I read books to better self myself, and I was gonna sell Vini. And when I came out, I was like, yo, if you're a drug dealer, right, successful, not everybody, but if you're a successful businessman, you know what I mean? A lot of people, not everybody makes money selling drugs. A lot of people, they can't make it. But if you, so I made a decision that, you know what? I'm a businessman, but I'm choosing the wrong product. You know what I mean? I gotta choose the right product.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be successful. We got charisma, we got everything it takes. But if you choose to sell drugs, you're gonna end in the system. You'll go to jail. You know what I mean? Some people don't even come out. They get caught with a murder doing life, and they get caught up in the system.
Yeah.
So that selling drugs to other people, that's played out, bro. Sell anything you sell, profit, pay your bills. So anything you buy for a case, you buy it $2, you sell it for 10, you're making profit.
Right.
You can sell that. You sell drugs, you're gonna end up in jail, part of the system.
Yeah.
But I had to go to jail to learn that, you know what I mean?
I know, like, just like in different states, you have to experience something, and then you will realize.
Yeah, man, yo, that's not the way to do it.
change.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you mature, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I try to do. I have a radio show, and I try to put that to the kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, that, like, don't fall into a trap. But I feel it's like a trap, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways you can make money.
But is that still a big problem right now here? They still like drug and.
Yeah, but I mean, a drug, how can I say? I don't think anybody can stop the drug. That's a business, you know what I mean? I don't think that's everywhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some places more than others,
Yeah.
but it's everywhere. If you look at Holyoke, all this clinic, like
Yeah.
methadone clinic, all this, that's federal government stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
So they send it to certain cities, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you go to South Hadley, you don't got a methadone clinic. It's right about the border. You don't have none of that stuff
Yeah.
because they don't want that in the town. you
Yeah.
know? But if you open a methadone clinic in Holyoke, what do you think it's gonna do? It's gonna bring a lot of addicts. So they want, you know what I mean? If you put a Casper, like something to give free needles,
Yeah.
they don't put that in their area.
Uh-huh.
They put it in a community like Holyoke, and what is that gonna bring? If you give free needles,
The more like people addicted
more
to
needles
drugs
they
or
want.
something.
Yeah, so it's like you catering to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's one of the challenges we have in the city. You know what I mean? But the drug problem, I don't think they can never get rid of it. I mean, people want
It's
to do
like
drugs.
everywhere.
That's a $1 billion industry. You know what I mean?
回到 Fiesta 咖啡后，欢也是亲自为我下厨，烹制了一顿地道的波多黎各美食。
And we throw them back in the oil.
Oh, you're gonna fry it again?
Yeah, you gotta refry it. Now we put the garlic and the butter and the onion. You know, saute them. They get like coated. Put some onion on top. And then put the garlic and the butter too. Make them ready. That's it, bro. This is your carne frita con tostone. Enjoy.
Wow, thank you so much.
Yeah, we got it frozen. It's like an icy. I'm the only one in New England with this machine. Straight from the island. See, if you look at it, how you call that in Hong Kong?
百香果.
like San Juan.
So that's like the special drink is from Puerto Rico. You guys.
Yeah, so you see the Pan American property, Vega Alta, Puerto Rico, USA. Everything that has a little logo, hecho en Puerto Rico, is made in Puerto Rico. Like this product right here, is garlic, but you see again, hecho en Puerto Rico. So that's how we support the economy in Puerto Rico. You know, we buy products from there and we use it over here.
这个就是老板亲自做的，这边就是他这个猪肉，然后这个就是他那炸的他那个类似香蕉一样的东西，然后一定要蘸他这个特殊的酱，让我们现在先尝一下，然后还是挺嫩的他这肉，然后再加上他刚才用的这个洋葱啊，还有他那个黄油啊什么的，就整个的味道层次还是很丰富。
在这次对波多黎各社区的体验中，我深切地感受到了波多黎各人热情好客，而且对生活的热爱。这种奔放的文化，或许正是加勒比海地区的一大特色。此外，整个社区也在积极改变，新闻中的那些负面标签也在逐渐地被积极向上的生活所取代。如果有机会，还是希望你可以亲自来感受一下这个非常有特色的波多黎各社区。